Hey guys, Dominic Netchie here from Cribs, and this is another episode of Knowledge Base. Today we're very lucky to have Andrew Debono from Peak Wealth Management. Andrew, thanks for coming today.
No, pleasure, mate. Happy to be here.
Mate, last time we got to talk about first home buyers.
Yep.
Today I want to talk about an older demographic,
Yep.
and this is people ages 65 and older.
Yep, that's correct.
I understand we've got something really interesting to go into, that the government, a government initiative to
Yep.
incentivize an older demographic to sell their properties.
Yep.
Can we jump into that a little bit?
Yeah, of course. So interestingly enough, it was brought in the same time as the First Home Super Saver scheme, which is a great hit from our last video we did. But the idea of it is, it was brought in budget in May and been legislated. But the idea of it is, they're trying to get that older demographic who've got some great properties, giving them the opportunity to potentially downsize that place. And then look at maybe contributing a bit of money into super. So the cap they've given them is $300,000, so they can contribute $300,000 into super, and that $300,000 doesn't add up to any of the other caps that they might have done previously as well.
Okay.
So it's a great little opportunity, tax-effective environment.
And what are the rules around that? Do you have to own your property a certain amount of time, or?
Yeah, of course. So firstly, you have to be over the age of 65. Secondly, you can only sign contracts after July 1, 2018, which I think most people, if they're selling a property now, would be doing that. Another thing is that they would have had to have owned that property for at least a 10-year period. Okay. Them or their spouse have to have owned that property for at least a 10-year period.
That's pretty cool. So,
yeah.
If you've owned this property for
Yep.
more than 10 years and you go to sell it, can you and your spouse make a $300,000 contribution?
That's correct, yeah.
And it doesn't contribute to any of the other initiatives to put money into your super?
That's exactly right. That is
Tax-free.
exactly right. Tax-free, and it goes into a very 0% tax environment. So it's a really good opportunity, and there's also estate planning benefits for that long term as well.
Okay, so what was the theory or the reason for this?
Yeah.
Because it sounds like it's coincidental, or is it very deliberate that they've announced this the same time as the First Home Super Saver?
Yeah, I think it's very deliberate. The idea of it is putting some more property or increasing some of the supply on the market. So they wanted to get, there's a lot of good quality, blue chip areas, things that spring to mind are places like Des Moines or Leichhardt, where there is an old demographic there in some beautiful houses, and they just want to try and get some of those great properties on the market and allow an opportunity for first homeowners or even wealth accumulators to be able to purchase that and raise a family and things like that.
Very cool. Well, thanks for that piece
pleasure.
of information. If there's
Pleasure.
more information, you can reach out to Andrew or have a look on different government websites. Are there other
Yep.
ways that they can reach out?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. No worries, we'll put our details there and speak to your accountant or your advisor and they'll be able to assist.
Thank you very much. Chat to you all soon.
Take care.